Disconnected. Okay, we fixed that now, finally. We're 0-4 right now, so okay. So bottom tier, right? Try and get as much damage as you can. And right now, not a lot more is going to happen for us. Okay, so we're going to spot, because why not, right? Yeah, what are you going to do? Okay, I'll be right back. Then we'll get back into the action. Okay, so that was a bad game, but I'm guessing lost 24,000. Yeah, I was in the top 5, so we'll take that. Let's try our Oh, this is a times 5. That's kind of nice. I didn't realize that. Is it just you watching, Jason? Tell mom and dad it's a dollar off for every minute they watch. No, I'm just teasing. I mean, not that I wouldn't give them a dollar off, just that I wouldn't make them watch the stream. Shoot, didn't change for whatever reason, but that's okay. Probably need to take coke off of this. American tanks, as you know, catch on fire easy, and because you run away a lot, you get shot in the rear. So it's fairly common to get lit on fire in a light tank, and you have to play accordingly. If you are going to run a light tank, you need to play accordingly. Now, I noticed they have a 1357F, so I'm not going to go to that side. Normally I would, but and that's exactly what I'm talking about. I don't know where I got hit from, but speak of the devil. Okay, so I don't know. I thought I clicked on this tank, but apparently not. Have you been playing any Surviving Mars or any of my games, or not really? It's okay if you don't have time to answer. Oh, you're not watching anymore. Oh, you're back. Did you jump on your computer because you were sick of trying to type with your phone? that was awful. Never play out front. All right, let's see how we do on one of my 3 mark tanks. With you know, 3 marking tanks is weird because sometimes when you 3 mark them in that moment, you do really well, but then after a while, you kind of lose it with that tank. Because I play so many different tanks, but this map is not conducive. I mean, the only good thing is, I mean, they've got a Tiger 1 and a Black Prince. The Tiger 1 has really good pen, so he's dangerous to me no matter what. And because of the position I've got to take, because this machine gun turret is wide open, if I go and try and play the corner, it's not wise to play that corner if I can help it. There is only a Hummel, but our Tiger is making the wrong move. That KV-85, I feel comfortable I can bounce. The trouble is, with them having the hill like this, oh, they changed this a little bit so you can play this corner here. The Black Prince is elsewhere though, so we need to take advantage of that. Oh wow. So he's blind firing, which I'm down to one-shot territory for him, so we're just going to play it safe for a while. Can't believe that KV-85 penned that. Okay, that was bad. Too impatient, really. The thing is, you'd think that playing, if you're impatient, you should play a really slow tank, but for me, playing light tanks works better because I can always, I know that I don't have little health and I can always run away, and I can be very, very aggressive in light tanks. partly because I'm good at them, and partly because, man, that was a waste there. But like on airfield, it's an extremely corridor map, and it doesn't look like it, but it really is. So I mean, you can get some lights early, but after that, it's a slow play until things happen. And you got to be on this side. You're probably going to lose heavy side because they have that B9 area kind of that they can suppress you from coming around the corner, but you cannot suppress them. And there's nowhere you can go to effectively spot that area until your team has won the middle. Well, winning the middle means poking, and poking means death on this map with Artie. So we'll see. We'll see what my team does here. If they're smart, they won't send a lot over there, but you never know. And I think this Progetto's stupid. So we got a little assist damage there. Looks like they might be kind of weak on this side, but again, pushing death. Oh my gosh, I got tracked. I don't have the patience for this game these days. The only problem with TS is then you, I guess you could mute me on TS and I could listen to you. How about that?
Connected.
Because if you don't mute me, you're going to hear me twice and it's going to get really annoying really quick. And you probably want to hear me talking in real time. And if you ask me a question, I'll have to answer it.
I muted you in TeamSpeak.
That's
9
good.
seconds behind you.
Because if you...
for some reason, it's super glitchy on my TV. Something to have to do with encoding.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. So the fact that you're behind me just means you'll have to wait for answers. So I watched Skill play this map, and he plays it from right where this E25's going, basically. And it's a fairly good spot, but I want to get there with him. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, T29.
That T29.
That's kind of nuts. But I have like insane view range in this thing because I have super skilled crew.
Was that guy rubbing up against you? All he has to do is move like a meter, and he
He
won't be.
he doesn't
He's
know
trying to
that I'm
hide
the one
behind you.
spotting. He's obviously spotted. The spotting's kind of over on this map anyway. It's not like I'm top tier, so... Oh my gosh, how did I not...
I think that T-3485M's view range sucks.
Okay, it's 7-2, so... And I'm bottom tier, so if I die, it's not that big of a deal, but... I'm gonna move up.
Sometime you should try setting up Twitch. I mean, it's super easy in Shadow Play. And streaming through that, because I think the latency might be like 2 or 3 seconds versus almost 9.
Oh, yeah, I could set that up. I don't know. I want to kind of stream to my YouTube channel. I mean, I guess that doesn't really matter since I don't really put content up often enough.
Yeah, I mean, if that's what you want to do, that's okay. It's just...
Yeah, an idea. I guess I should have stayed alive. It's kind of
that sucks.
closer than it looks, but whatever.
A close game.
I know. That dude rubbing up against me, normally that'd like tick me off, but I'm like, he's a moron. He's watched somebody go there and succeed, so... I had some decent games in my Cromwell. I only have a 56% win rate in this, and I've 3-marked it. But that's better than the 49% win rate I have in my Sherman Jumbo. I mean, that's got to be an anomaly to 3-mark a tank with 49%. I mean,
Yeah, how the heck do you do a 3 mark with that win
Normally
ratio?
I'd say
That's
Klaus's
crazy.
method, but I don't play that way. So it I don't understand it either.
I don't think you can and 3 market, to be honest. I mean, I played the jumbo, and it's too slow to catch up at the end and do a bunch of damage. You can't do that.
You just have to gold spam or use the HE gun and sit back. You can get a lot of damage sitting back with an HE gun. What I don't want to do is get bullied here by a STI because he can just pull up and shoot me 3 times and I'm dead. So it does look like our WZ is going in, so I will play support for him. I'm not sure I'm liking where he's going unless he's good.
If I forget, don't let me forget that you're muted, and for the
I'll
next
try
time we
and
play,
remember.
like if I can't hear you, that's why.
Yeah. What are you backing up for? You are a friggin' top tier. Oh, you're gonna run away?
I think that guy thought you were gonna stay when he left, so he could just use you as bait. Because look, he's still hanging around behind you.
I'm showing him my 3 marks. Just gonna leave the middle wide open. He's just bad.
Yeah, top tier heavy tank hiding in a ditch. I guess I can see why he was hiding in a ditch, because when he did decide to make his move, he basically drove out into the wide open for no reason, rather
Yeah,
than going around.
right. The trouble is there's 2 Arties. And so I'm bottom tier, so I might play back here and bait the Arties if they don't move, if they're too stupid to move. Yeah, see, there's the STI. He didn't want to fight the STI, but he's got a gun to beat the STI. And I bet you I can beat the STI at range, but the thing is I can't beat the STI and And I'm gonna have to get too close, I think. So I know that I'm safe somewhat here. Until that T92 dies, I'm safe. Why would he push?
That SSDI is backing off. Wow, he's getting worked.
Yeah, well... Remember, I'm good from, Descent. That's like me. I'm good in certain situations. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not afraid of the D8 or the Scorpion because if I can stay hull down, they are screwed. The only thing I worry about is the middle because that Spic has not spotted down in the middle. But
Yeah, if the DA gets close, he's an autoloader.
yeah. But I do have a T92 with me. And I got HE loaded. Which I don't think the Scorpion understands.
Artie likes you.
Oh my gosh, was that my own Artie? No. He's reloading. It's alright. I don't know why that T92 pushed forward, but whatever. Oh, Artie likes me
Yeah,
because
that's
they
what I
only
was
have
afraid of.
the light tank alive. I mean, in essence. You'd
Look
think
at
that
that.
our...
OW said gets to go in and farm the Artie
Yeah.
because he was a chicken.
It's one thing if you're, bottom or mid-tier or something.
Right, but to be the top tier heavy and just run away from the position you're supposed to be protecting.
Good on that T-71. That was the only thing that saved him was Artie, though. Yeah,
Yeah, I kind of. Yeah.
yeah. So that guy,
He might
that
have
guy,
played differently, though, if Artie hadn't hit you, because he was already beating your track traverse.
yeah, that 1114 is Klaus. I mean, basically. You just saw his stats.
Yeah, that's kind of what Klaus does. Whatever gives him an advantage, it doesn't matter what it does to the rest of the team. No, I didn't. I could rewind, though, I think. Yeah. It kills me that people like that have a 56% win rate, though. It makes me wonder if I shouldn't be just playing like an idiot, just trying to survive at all costs. He was totally hoping to use you as bait. He backed off and was hoping that you wouldn't notice. If you're talking, I can't hear you anymore.
Oops, I see why the T-32 is there. I accidentally hit the button. Usually I sit the way I sit anyway. It's really easy to hit that button. So only 6 guys have been spotted, so... And that KV4 is probably a moron for pushing forward right now, although he is top tier and it is a KV84 or a KV4. And that T-32 is making a big mistake. It's pushing down the hill. 2, 3, 5,
How
6,
much pen do you
8.
need to pen
The KV4? Not that much, but hang on. Not that much, but most people don't know its weak points, and its Mohawk is a lot harder to hit than it used to be. So I'm not pushing because I feel like pushing's probably a bad idea. Ice Road is almost always a bad idea.
The Mohawk is normally what I aim for, but I wasn't sure if really an IS-6 is...
Yeah, an
I don't know if an
IS-6 is
IS-6
kind
is
of
really
a
capable
is
of
capable.
handling the Mohawk
It's only
reliably.
capable. I feel like I'm interrupting you because I'm talking when you're talking, but I'm really not. But the IS-6 has to load gold, basically. This tank does not. It depends. It's a lot easier with gold. So what I don't want... Oh my gosh. Our KV4 is dying. And I'm not going to go help him because by the time I get there, I'll get rushed.
Yeah, I wouldn't have gone either, even though I'd have wanted to, because he's, yeah, I mean, he died like before you finished your sentence, and I knew that he would be dead way before you could get there.
So normally this is a really, really bad position, but because there's no arty, that Cheeto's like screwed.
A little surprised that 5916 isn't shooting you in the back.
That T20 is screwed, blued, and tattooed. Okay. So now there's some guys coming down Ice Road, and I can defend that like solo. I'll probably go to the bridge first just to double check. But I think, yeah, with the KV2 crossing, if they were pushing bridge, he would die.
The Scorpion should have stayed where he was, or gone up to
Yeah,
the top of the hill.
that's what I told him. It's hard to tell what people are gonna do, and I think that things like XVM help me more than other people, because just based on their skill, I can tell if they're gonna push, and none of them did. I'm gonna go Ice Road just in case, because that Yag Panther could come my way, but he'll DPM me, but I have full health, so not too worried. I don't know how I missed that shot, but you'll see in a second.
So bad luck is that by that 5916?
But did you see? I don't know how I missed that shot. I mean, it was right in the middle of his hole at point blank range. he's running for his life. He's probably going to end up... My guess is he'll run this direction.
I have good memories on this map because I got Kolovanov's medal in my M4 Sherman, and then I got another Kolovanov's medal in the 54 Mod 1.
Nice. Is he under the bridge? That's the question. He either went to our cap or under the bridge.
Did you see Cody Mentz just got his first Kolovanov's medal?
Yeah. You know what? He plays pretty safe. That T-32 did actually pretty well for himself, but he got lucky when he got rushed.
I was surprised because he's got like more games than I have, and I now have, I think, 3.
Yeah, I'll be right back. So I had a guy come in today, and he thought he was going to get fired, and he was crying, and that was hard. Probably not as hard for me as him, but he doesn't deserve to get fired. But anyway, the guys are, they don't like
Yeah.
him, which I get, but you don't have to like who you work with. He works hard, though. They said he works hard. So I don't understand. Every job I've ever worked, if you worked hard, it didn't matter what your personality or anything else was. You know? So, anyway. And then I told him to go to a different job just because I wanted him out of there. Part of it is his fault. He's a
Yeah, you got to wonder where that's coming from.
he's a single father, and he's not, and he's going to take his kids to daycare during the day, which doesn't fly with guys. But Don said he's a hard worker. So what the hell? And then Don didn't, so Ben said, I'm going to fire him if he leaves again tomorrow. And Don says, well, I need him there. He's the
Does Don like
seamer.
him?
Huh? What?
Does Don like him?
Yeah. Don does like him, and that's what gets me. And then, so Don says he needs him there. Well, if Ben's going to fire him when he gets there because he's got to drop his kids off at daycare, I didn't want him there. So I said, go to this other job. You have the weekend to figure out how you're going to get your kids to... His father died, and he's like, the guys are so mean to me, I didn't want a chance, because he's making $68 an hour. I didn't want a chance not being at work, so I only took one day off. And I'm like, dude, you need to come talk to me when that kind of stuff happens. Just tell me. I mean, I will okay time off. It's not that big a deal. So.
Right. It sounds like your guys need to learn that this is not high school anymore.
Well, Don does. I mean, holy fuck, he's an owner and he's sitting there letting them bully him. I mean,
Yeah,
Don
he needs to step up.
Don cannot.
If he doesn't, you probably have to.
Yeah. Well, Don, he's no longer one of the guys, and he does not get that right now.
Do you like the OI?
No. I did before it got nerfed. In Tier 6 games, it's insanely good. In anything else, it's really bad. It's like most heavies. So I'm just trying to hang on right now, because...
Except I think it might be worse because it's so big and so slow.
What's bad is that we sent everything to one side and we still lost that side. And I have no damage. yeah, what do you do? That's why if you're going to play a heavy, you need to play a tier 9 or tier 10 heavy. Or, you know, a T29. So our T29 was way, way too passive. But he doesn't know that because he doesn't know what a T29 can do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just get so mad at Dawn for, you know, I mean, you just can't, you I don't know. You gotta be a friggin' boss, and he hasn't figured that out still. So, yeah, we'll run the T29 again. That thing's just
Right.
easy money for me.
He needs to think about how it would make him feel if he had a boss that just let him be treated that badly all the time
Yeah,
when you really need that money.
yeah. And, you know, it's one guy. And, you know, it's a cultural thing. If one guy starts
Because if he
picking on
lets them get
somebody,
away with it, they're going to do it more and they're going to drive off other good people.
yeah. And whether and what he knows is inconsequential to it. So these guys have all been working together for like 10, 15 years. And so they know what each other's going to do and how to work the most efficient. Well, he's odd man out because he doesn't know, you know, but that's not his fault, you know. Teach him. You guys learned once. So part of it was Ben. I told Ben, I said, if you decide you're going to fire somebody, I'll stand behind you. But he doesn't give the guy any warning or anything else. He says, I'm going to fire him tomorrow if he doesn't. And I'm like, dude, okay, you're wielding your power, but wield it wisely, you know? So, I don't know. I'm going to get whacked by Artie again if I'm not careful. Oh, there it goes. Tells me I'm probably the most skilled player on our team.
No, it's not true, but probably the most skilled player on our team. 5 seconds later, run into a big rock.
How does he jam my turret?
It's Cromwell.
I know I want to get the trade if I can. Oh my gosh. I'm just giving this VK crap because I mean he's blaming other tanks.
I see that. Yeah. People do not understand that when you're top tier, if you die, you've just crippled your team because there's
Yeah,
only three top tier tanks, and it's even worse when it's a top tier heavy because a top tier heavy can bounce like most of what's on the enemy team now. Like that VK could just drive straight up to that AT-15A.
yeah. Again, his damage does not. What his damage doesn't really matter. What matters is that he went out there and died less than 5 minutes in when he could have been a wall stopping all the other tanks.
Yeah, he can't be that good because if he was any good, he'd realize what he did helped lose the game in a big way. I mean,
Yeah.
people that are good, or at least that are really good, know that they can't rely on somebody else to win the game when you're top tier.
Yeah, when you're top tier, you have to do massive damage if you want to win games. I mean, that's just the bottom line.
That's one of the big flaws of the 357 is you're reliant on three teammates to do well, because the rest of the team doesn't. I mean, they matter, but not near like the top tiers do.
Right. And I get already focused all the time. I mean, well, you're watching, you probably see it. Like I took, I don't know, 6 already shots there. One for no damage, of course, but and I
Yeah, I
pushed
get
in.
RD'd quite a bit now too.
Yeah, it starts picking up about your level. When you get blue, it gets even worse. I'll laugh when those guys in base die. But they do have an STRV,
I
so
think it was
it's...
Skill that suggested that they should have an RD only server when he was on stream with Fosh.
Yeah.
And Fosh was like, nobody else is going to ever play the other server if you have an already off server.
I know. Yeah. Hit already by already. But, blind fired. So,
Right, yeah. Yeah, that was a blind fire, though, wasn't it?
yes. It
Because
was
you weren't
blind
even
fire.
spotted yet.
Yeah. We have way too much stuff here not to push. That was a wasted shot. Come on, if you're feeling lucky.
They're coming around on you.
Yell. I'm dead.
Yeah, those ET-15As have wicked DPM.
I
I
know.
have one. I really like it.
Yeah, and his gun could push down. Let's see what that guy... He didn't say anything, so either I beat him or I was really close on XP. Yeah, he's mostly low tier stuff. Maybe he realized that I'm just better than he is and he stopped. I hate that thing. Should be playing the FU. That thing is nuts.
FU. They should have just named it the FU. The 430U-FU.
The we don't care about balance anymore. This thing isn't super balanced, but I mean it's easier to play than most other tanks as long as you stay hull down. You
They
have
should
to
come
hit
out with a
cupolas.
nation that's just yeah.
You don't have to stop talking. Because remember, I'm 10 seconds apart.
Yeah, it's hard to talk while I'm hearing what you're saying, and it's yeah, I understand that you're like way behind. It's just hard to like concentrate on speaking when you're speaking at the same time.
It's because you're not used to yelling enough.
What's funny is like when I'm working, just about anything can be going on around me, and I'm fine with it. But when I talk, I don't really think about what I'm going to say beforehand. So I kind of like need to be thinking while I talk, and I don't really do that very well because I'm also trying to listen.
When I talk to you, like, or if I'm comfortable with somebody, I don't think about what I'm going to say, but a lot of times I've gotten better at thinking about what I'm going to say. No, Artie.
Do you really think you have a shot of penning that 140's turret? Is that what you're aiming at?
Cupola.
One to five. Wow. The one guy's trying to go around because he knows he needs to reset cap.
I know. That's where I'm headed. Which we've got up now, so I don't care. I know I'm taking trades here, but that's okay. What'd you think of that game?
Man, you worked the crap out of that 110E4.
I know. Just barely got him. I've never aced this. That tells you how good people do in that thing.
I'm surprised that second shot bounced. I don't know where he hit you, but it seems like you should have had your lower plate.
He didn't, because he was up. He shot before. If he would have waited and shot, he might have gotten me. But that thing turned so good that you can kind of bait shots into your tracks a lot of times. The thing is, it costs money to play. Like, even there, I used a lot of standard rounds and still lost money.
Yeah, that's the one advantage I have. Having premium makes it so you can even play tier 10s and do okay on
Yeah,
money, usually.
especially when you've got. Oh, I thought this was. I didn't look at the map, but I thought it was that stupid new map, province or whatever it is. Yeah, Spatty Cakes is a Unicum, if I remember right.
Pardon me as I pop open a frosty high Mountain Dew high voltage. Sorry, I didn't get what you just said 10 seconds ago or so.
I
'Cause I
think
was
Spatty Cakes is a Unicum, the 430. The enemy 430. Doggone, dude.
I don't think that guy even knew how bad he was screwing you over.
Yeah, he's a moron. I don't generally blame teammates, but right there I kind of blame my teammate.
Anybody who's been playing for more than 5 minutes should know better than to just sit directly behind somebody.
Yeah. Well, he was using me for cover. I like this map. I don't know what to do in this tank on this map, but oh, we have a good Type 5. That's good. I think I'm going to go North Road and hope. Or I mean South Road. Hope that the E5 doesn't go there. Oh, come on. I was looking at that Patton because, I mean, why would a Patton go where he's going?
Kind of funny, for a while there, you saw a whole bunch of T10s, and then you saw Object 277s, but you don't see hardly any Object 277s anymore.
Yeah, the 277 is... I think it's a good tank if you're good.
Everybody rushed out to get it because it seems like that's the way it works. Like, people rush out to get a tank because it looks like it could be really good, and maybe it
Yeah.
is for about 5 minutes before people know how to take it out.
And then there's the Bobject.
Yes, the Bobject, which they have completely nerfed into the ground, or maybe not.
So I think there's a patent up here, and that's it. Wow, that
Although
dude is a friggin'
you haven't
moron.
seen Bobject yet tonight, have you? Or, since I've been watching anyway.
Let's get someone to shoot at this. There we go. We're gonna lose heavy side.
That's what I've been doing wrong. I haven't been playing the T10 as a scout. Why don't that patent pull up and expose more of his lower plate?
Oh, I don't know. I thought I was doing okay there, but in heavies, that map is hard. Anything without gun depression, for me, that map is hard. That was an awful position for that M46, the enemy.
Yeah, it was. He got stuck there. Uh, so I have a 58% win rate in my Sherman Jumbo, and I only have an 86% of my marks.
Yeah. It just goes to show you there are aberrations. I mean, I've probably only played 250 games in mine, is my guess. So, I mean, you can still have aberrant rounds.
Right, so the number of games definitely does make a difference. I have like 700 or 800 games, I think, in my.
So I don't expect that PTA to push, but if he does, I've got on the move accuracy and he does not. So that tells me there's
I
someone
think a
in
lot of
middle.
people pick a tank or two or three, and that's kind of like all they play at any given time.
That's
And
what,
I think it sort of gives them an advantage in a way.
yeah, I agree. So if this dude spots anything, I will hammer it. I'm just testing things out to see if I get lit.
Man, those are easy shots.
Yeah.
Shooting gallery, nice.
Yeah, this thing's good at sniping. And now it's actually got a turret, so it... Okay, time to bug out. I don't want to get lit by that dude. He's playing smart.
That was actually kind of worth it to take whatever 150, 200
Yeah.
damage, but to get that guy taken out.
that T92 might have bugged out. We do have an IS-3 here. I don't know why these guys feel the need to push.
I was thinking you should aim all the way in, but you're firing blind at something that hasn't been spotted for a while.
Yeah.
So it's like, shooting off target might actually hit something. I wish Klaus wouldn't perpetuate the invisible tank thing. I think that's such a bad idea because
Yeah.
people already think people cheat in this game, and
Doggone, our team just pushed stupid for no reason.
hopefully this one shot pushes the PTA so he can kill him.
Yeah, I don't know what he was thinking. I know you got a long reload. Go ahead, dude. Come on down if you're feeling lucky. Ah. I have
Nice try.
2 viewers now. It was good play by that T92. He pushed me off that middle. Good night. I had 2 viewers there for a minute, Jason.
Oh, you have 3 thumbs up. Somebody else watched and thumbs up, yeah?
Nice. Guess I should thumbs up myself, huh?
I heard that, yes. Does partner have a YouTube account yet?
Not yet. I don't think partner's too interested in tanks. Maybe you would want to chase them, I don't know. Oh, Warfu. He is a Unicum and he's platooned with someone. So
I don't know. I heard he's like a dog with a bone, man. Are you sure he doesn't like the poodle?
Yeah. There's no female version of that, so I'm pretty sure partner would not be interested in the poodle. So there's a Unicum in a Conqueror, so it's kind of an interesting choice to go middle like that with a Super Conk.
Boy, that M103's in a great position. He can get shot from every direction.
I know. I got tagged, though. So the Cent 7-1 is a bad matchup for me because it pins my turret every time. Ouch.
Yes, please. What? Yes, please.
I think I'm going to jump in for a little while.
Oh,
Do you want a
okay.
platoon, or are you good playing on your own?
Well, we can play for a little bit, but I do need to go to bed soon.
Your call. It doesn't matter to me. By the way, I shut my stream off, so I won't be able to hear you unless you unmute TeamSpeak, or unless I unmute TeamSpeak. That is, which I am doing as soon as I can find it. Unmute.
Okay, there. I was like, you have to unmute me.
Yeah, but I didn't hear you say that. You have to tell me.
Like shaking my head going, okay. You know, I died in that last game of my own volition because I knew I only had a bat chat for backup, and bat chats are notorious for getting their clip off and running. Well, I can't run as fast as him, so,
Yeah.
you know, that was my own fault, but... Yeah, I can play a little bit, but,
You have to go soon.
yeah, I have to go to bed soon.
Yeah. Besides, according
Good
to
night,
my
mamas.
friends list, you're only second best NA anyway, so...
Yes.
I'm in, but I don't know if you're
I was
battle.
already
in a
queued
battle.
up for a game, and yeah, and I'm in a game now.
Okay, I'm gonna jump in my jumbo and give it a try, I think.
Okay.
And if we happen to get out around the same time, awesome. Or if I get out first, I'll wait for you, but it's not a big deal if it doesn't work out, because I know you have to leave soon anyway. That was one of the reasons I was like, yeah, I'll jump in and play. Of course, I'm bottom tier, but that's okay.
That's,
Gives me an excuse to sit back and do nothing.
yeah, pretty much.
It really is one of the problems I have. Like, if I just sat back every game and did, whatever I could without really risking it, I could do a lot better. But when I'm top tier, I don't want to do that because I don't want to screw my team over. But then dying too early also screws your team over, so... I'd like to 3-mark this thing. I had it at like 94.3 or 94.6% or something. And then I did something that I knew was stupid when I did it.
Oh, 4,200 combined so far. And a
I
couple
have
kills.
800.
800's not terrible in that thing.
Yeah, I'm bottom tier. It is 13 to 5.
I ended up with 4 kills. 4,400 combined. I did 2,100 spotting. Plus, I think I hit a blind shot or two. We'll see. It didn't look like they landed. Oh yeah, 2,700 damage. This is a first class.
I just finished.
Second on the team.
Yeah, that was a third class for me. 800 damage, 800 assist.
You'd think they'd be better than that. Yeah, I can't play anything with less than tier 9 if we're gonna platoon.
Yeah,
Cause
that's fine. I get that. I'm seeing a pattern here. I mean, a pattern here.
Jonah's eating popcorn over there. I'm coveting it.
Unplug his mouse real fast. I'm always looking around to try and fix it.
Yeah, I just need a VPN. Well, this map's better for you than me, really. Serious sniper map.
Yeah.
And they have a super conqueror.
Yeah, that's bad, though, for me, right?
Which
Because
at least he's slow. Yeah, it's only bad if he gets up to the hill. If we can stall him before the hill, it's not really bad. And they have an Object 140 and we have a Leopard 1, but our Leopard 1 is decent. We'll see. I'd play the middle if I was you. But you might try hill just to see if what goes hill with us. But it's up to you. The safe play is middle.
yeah, I probably shouldn't do the safe play. I mean, I want to go up there, but there's two Arties.
Yeah. I'm a brawling tank, so I kind of need to go up there. Even though I'll probably meet that 140 before anything else.
Holy cow, their pilot just got deleted.
Yeah. It is just a pilot. Looks like our 12T is doing work. That's good.
There's the 140.
He's in the middle.
I think that might have hit him.
I don't know. But you're
Crap.
kind of...
I'm
Oh.
already.
Yeah. Just back off behind the bushes. Like straight back behind you towards spawn.
I just got hit by Artie again.
Yeah, that's why.
I was trying to get out of there, and I got...
It's okay, they got a 140, but we've got... I think we're going to take Hill. Oh my gosh. 142 strong.
Oh!
Yeah. So you see, you can hide behind that knoll instead of in front, and you won't get lit. And there's nothing there to light you now. We're gonna lose the hill though. So, yeah. Load gold, hide back, and try and shoot people that shoot that. They're going to try and go around that Type 5, because actually they don't have to. Now you need to get the heck out of Dodge. Keep running. Having fun?
Well, trying. Oh,
You
I
eked
did.
out what damage you could.
Yeah, I
Definitely beat
missed a
me.
bunch of shots there, but
Well, welcome to the patent. Alright, let's try that again.